And it's 4-5 Radio, and we got Mr. Chill Shump.
My man, Jordan, what's good with you, bro? It's 5-4-5. How y'all doing?
Good, we're good. So, we've been here before. We had Mitch's Sour out here with Miles. Shout out Miles.
What up, Mitch?
It was Shump and Mike Flows.
Yep.
Got into the origin of how you started up with producing, and that's definitely a good listen. So, if you haven't peeped that, definitely go listen to that.
That's a fact.
Today we'll talk about what's going on in 2018, 2019, and everything you've accomplished, everything you've worked on, people you've worked with, and how things are changing and how everything's moving and things are starting to make sense for where we are right now.
Absolutely. I guess you could say 2018 was a breakout year for me.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with Yank Rhythm. Shout out to Snowbird. That was a big record for the state. Shit, I would damn near say so. It was a fucking shockwave, if you ask me.
Sure.
Leading on to other big records I produced. Shout out to J-Rock and 60 Shot Blake. This is ASIC Anthem. That was a huge record for the summer. And it just ended up leading to like a lot more things, man. Just more and more people just starting to like realize like the sound that I was producing was like it, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it was like that all the time, but you feel me? It was definitely after 2018, you know, motherfuckers started to realize. Right. So leading on after that.
Well, no, let's go back. Let's go back to Snow, because I think that's where a lot of things clicked, and not just for her, not just for you, but that brought a lot of attention just to the state, and I think that opened up a lot of avenues for other artists. And so, Snow, like, how did that relationship start? Where did that come from? Because she wasn't really making music. And
yeah, she wasn't. She was a dancer at the time. I mean, pretty much that relationship kind of started through Zoe. I didn't know like Snow at the time, but before Zoe was still alive, he was just, you know, we conversed a little bit on social media, you know what I'm saying? And after he passed away, I bumped into her at one of those like tributes, like a charity event, pretty much just to raise money for his funeral and stuff like that and his family. And just told her to keep in touch, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to keep it going, because I knew she was on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to say I made the Yank Rhythm beat like a week after Zoe passed away, if I'm not mistaken. And I gave it to her just to dance off, and she did exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she you can even check on my Instagram, like, keep scrolling, like around probably late December 2017, you'll find it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just something I was just trying to keep going, keep Zoe's name alive, and just keep the thing booming. You know what I'm saying? Just keep because I know we had something special. It's just we didn't get our spark yet. Right. So it wasn't until about like, I want to say April of last year, she hit me up pretty much saying she wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying? And the beat that I gave her, she was like, "You mind if I use that?" And I'm gonna call Yank Rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Because she already had an idea for it. So me knowing that it was just like her trying to get the ball rolling with her and stuff like that, I just looked out. So it was all right, just go ahead. You feel me? Rock out. And again, man, she could tell you this. I didn't know. She didn't know. Nobody knew where this record was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, playing it. It was like I want to say around May. May came around and we ended up doing a video for it out in New Haven, and she like dropped the snippet like probably want to say a week before June, which was perfect timing in my eyes. And it just clicked. Before you knew it, everybody was on it. Like everybody, bro. Like I'd never seen like that in my life. As long as I've been producing for fucking 12 years, bro. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, before you knew it, after the streets was fucking with it heavy, and then the radio got on, and after the radio got on it, then labels started. And yo, this is like literally in a matter of like less than a month.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just fast. Fucking crazy. It was crazy. Just the vibe of it was just fucking crazy, all in all. But she didn't find a home, I guess, for a label, which is Island, and yo, like, she's good, man. Everybody thinks like, since we don't really hear Yank Rhythm around no more, that the record's just over and done with. But nah, man, it's gonna be some plans for that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We just gotta wait. Let time take its toll.
So, like, as far as your ear, when you hear a record like the Mike Flows record you guys just put out, like that one's kind of taking its own life too. Like, did you have that same feeling for that one, or was it just it happened and you had no idea?
Yeah. Like with everybody dumbing, that was kind of in a sense of like just me having the sample ideas in mind. That's the thing with me, man. I'm such like in heart a sample guy with producing music.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's how I like started producing and all types of shit. So, I just thought about sampling that record just to get like a little bang. I'm just thinking of it just being like a little street banger in a sense. So, I ended up banging it out, making it for Mike, and he came up with the idea of everybody dumbing. You know what I'm saying? So he's like that's why how he got like a little vibe of like, when he says like when the Shakira mix did it and she's talking and Wyclef didn't talk about no fighting, Flow's like more fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just the aggressive shit he be on. But we didn't even see that record even like being a big smash like that until like we seen how the kids react to it. Now, how the kids jumped off on the shit where they're like, yo, this is energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it helped getting it documented, you feel me? Like, just going to the teen nights just to see how they react, just to test it. You know what I'm saying? See how the kids react to it. And they love it. They love it. They love it. You know what I'm saying? So we got the ball rolling on that very heavy right now. And, I believe it's gonna turn into a great situation coming into 2019. Trust me.
So I kind of been expressing this to a lot of people that like the kids are so important because radio still has its value, whether people listen to it or believe it or not. And kids are the ones that are listening to the radio most. Like, whether they be in elementary, middle school, they're not all plugged into their phones like a lot of us older people are. So for a song to have or to be more radio friendly and radio projected, then it goes to the kids. Like, that's important. And I don't get why a lot of people don't try and like attack that more, because that's more
Niggas
beneficial.
don't realize that the kids or the youth is a fucking market, a beast alone. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole
It's
separate
always been like
way
that.
of like source. You know what I'm saying? You got the main top targets you probably want to attack as far as like having a smash record is, of course, radio. Then after radio comes women. Then after women comes kids. You know what I'm saying? If you could lock in 2 out of the 3 of those, you got something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Now, I mean, the whole Snow situation, I mean, we all know about that. I don't even want to really talk about that anymore. But then with Mike Flows, like, now I've seen people saying like Mike went from more rappy rap to, all right, no, now he's dumbing out. Like, that's because it's hot. And how do you feel about that? Because I feel like your sound is kind of like, that's you. Like, you're part of that wave. Like, whether people accept it or not, you are, because you go back with Zoe, and Zoe was it. So how do you feel about that? Could anybody do it? Like, do you need a pass? Like,
I feel like
even
now
with the dance,
these days,
like,
if we want this shit to become like a culture, we got to stop this past shit, yo. We got to. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, like, if you even want to break it down, going back to Zoe, bro, like, he was dumbing out in all the fucking parties, you feel me, wherever he can, you feel me, and that's when the shit wasn't cool.
Right.
You feel me? Back when, when you got caught doing that shit, he wasn't from, or you in the wrong side, or, you feel me, you not down with them niggas, like, you deal with repercussions. And Zoe dealt with them fucking repercussions just to make it universal.
Right.
To the point that the hood just accepted it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we could say a lot of things about it. You know what I'm saying? We could say dumbing out is fucking equivalent to fucking crip walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it wasn't cool to be doing the shit. Right. If you wasn't down or with it or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's been a culture shock for the state. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers just need to realize it, man, and just get over the dumb shit, bro. Like, get over the dumb shit. We actually have an opportunity to make something or to make ourselves known to the fucking world for something that's Connecticut built, Connecticut bred. Why motherfuckers stopping this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it even making any fucking sense to even try to dodge it? Like, get the fuck over it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to answer your question, or do you have an answer for your question? Why do you think people are trying to stop that? Because I have my own
because
opinion.
I feel like motherfuckers want to be first. That's what it is.
Exactly.
You know, Connecticut's a real crab in a barrel bucket. I mean, crab in a bucket state. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not you representing the motherfucking shit, or you being a face card of the shit, then they're gonna be against it. It's gonna be like, yo, fuck you now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my nigga, like, you niggas aren't realizing that by doing this, more fucking doors are opening. You don't think fucking legit A&Rs and label niggas out there in the industries right now are looking for the next hot shit coming out of Connecticut? 100%. I got 5 A&Rs that bling me all the time looking for the next hot shit, yo. Exactly. And that's word to my moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, get the fuck over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get over it.
What names are they asking you about? Let's see if we have the same list.
What is Future Allah? Oh, I'm talking about like label wise.
No, what name?
Like A&Rs.
What names are A&Rs asking about? So artists out of Connecticut.
All right, so Full Effect definitely.
Yeah.
Full Effect is I would say like with 60 Shot and J Rock, like they like the energy. They like the energy where it was coming from. I think that Fader blog did a lot for them. You know what I'm saying? So, and on top of that, the song's fucking like, it's just straight energy, man, for the summer. That was a big song for the summer. A huge song for the summer. But besides them, there's they asked me about Mula Guapo, a nigga from Bridgeport. They asked me about who is the kid? Prince Aki. They asked me about him. Just like, cause yo, I'm telling you, man, these motherfuckers tap in. These motherfuckers tap in for real. You know what I'm saying? And there's a couple other heads. Shit. I can't recall it right now. But you know what I mean? Like, A&Rs holler at me about these niggas. Like, yo, what's going on with them? Where they at right now? You feel me? That's why I tell everybody, just, yo, stay in your bag. Stay in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking worry about any type of bullshit right now. Just keep doing what you doing. My nigga, eventually somebody's gonna start knocking at the door. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about being the first to put something on, my nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, y'all have, this is the time, if there's any time to make Connecticut into like a Chicago wave, how all that fucking Chicago artists were just getting put on, from Chief to fucking Fredo to Dirk to fucking,
and they were cutting checks to any Chicago artist at that time.
It was just going.
It was crazy.
It was going. You know what I'm saying? This is the time for that shit to happen right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What the fuck, nigga? Like, you want to stay in the hood? You want to get paid? I'm trying to get paid, my nigga. I got mouths to feed.
See, and that's
you know
the
what I'm saying? Like,
that time, that Chicago time, it's a perfect comparison, because people that were beefing with Chief Keef and beefing with Fredo and all them, they were getting signed just because like there was just so much going on. Yeah,
controversial. Just the fact of just being in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, why are motherfuckers even worried about the dumb shit going on in the state, my nigga? Like, I'll tell you right now, my mind is past Connecticut shit right now. You feel me? I had the chance to make this sound known to the fucking world. You think I'm worried about some bullshit out here? Nah.
Right.
Nah. You know what I'm saying?
So the Joyner track you produced.
Just because.
How did that come about?
I was on a producer panel with this guy named Knox Beats. This was at Musicology. I want to say 3 years ago. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago from this point. Long story short, I felt like I had a horrible night in Musicology that day. Swear to God, bro. I felt like I was the weakest talent to offer that night. And I was going up against some hitters that day, man. It was fucking G Wiz, Ty Nitty, Cam Fletcher, like some real producer motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like my talent was the weakest that night. And after when we was wrapping up, Knox, he reached out to me and said, yo, bro, your shit is fire, so just stay in touch with me, man. I'm working with that Joyner kid, and this is literally like I want to say right after he released the Happy Birthday song. Like I want to say like he released that record like probably a day or two after a day or two before we was even in the same panel, and he mixed co-produced it. He mixed and mastered and co-produced that record for Joyner at the time. So he was like, "Yo, man, I'm gonna be working with Joyner a lot more. Just send me beats. You feel me? I think you got some dope shit that we could rock with." So I said, "Bet, copy me, man." So the next day, I like fucking flooded this nigga's email with mad beats, and I'm thinking like, "Yo, word, he probably gonna hop on something." And he hit me back. He's like, "Yeah, man, I don't think none of these is a style." And he's like, "Yeah, but I mean, we can always collab on shit, whatever, man. Like, you feel me? Just holler at me. You know what I'm saying?" So I thought that was the end of that right there. You know what I'm saying? And then shortly after, I went to LA. I came back on some different energy, and I just started producing. And I remember throwing one of the songs up, and the dude Knox peeped it. It was on Facebook, and then he tagged Joyner in the shit. Like it was like his real Facebook. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and then like shortly after he called me, he was like, "Yo, bro, send that beat to me, man. I'm about to send it to Joyner right now, bro." I'm like, "Word?" He's like, "Yeah, man. Just send it through." So I did exactly that. He hit me up 20 minutes later. He's like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I just sent the beat to Joyner right now, man." And he doesn't really like it. But he's like, "But bro, don't worry about it. I'm about to be in the studio with this guy all week, man. Just keep sending me beats, bro. Just keep flooding, right?" So I'm literally in my shop. I'm at my studio working like a fucking Asian in a sweatshop, trying to produce and come out hits with this nigga. And everything I was sending just kept getting rejected for some reason. Yeah, man. He doesn't really like the chants, and that's not really the type of clap that he would have in mind. And this is that. So at this point, I'm thinking like, yo, how picky is this motherfucker? Like for real. Because now like, nigga, I've never sent like this many beats to somebody and nobody not like a single one. Like, so what the fuck is going on? Like, really, what's really going on? And that happened to be one of the worst weeks I've ever had in my fucking life. Swear to God. Like, I was sick, all types of bed rest and shit like that. Like, it was really a bad week for me. And it came down to the deadline, and I looked at my laptop, and I just sat there. I just said to myself, why don't I just look at what I have? So I scrolled through my archive, grabbed a beat with the Outkast sample, and just sent it to him. At that point, I was like literally like just done. Like I was like, yo, if he doesn't like this shit, it is what it is. My nigga, I got nothing for him. And he hit me back. He said, yo, this one's kind of dope. But you feel me? Like keep me posted on it, see what he does. And it wasn't even more than 24 hours. They sent back a record to me with him. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, it went from that being just a record he was going to release to, all right, let's keep it on his interlude. Let's keep it on the interlude for his album. To now, let's actually make this actual song on his album. From that to that's actually gonna be the title record of his album. From that to we're just gonna keep it as a record to his album, and yeah, I mean that whole experience alone was a whole fucking learning experience for me. It's just how this industry shit works. Because the process of that was like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Fucking from just the moment of me actually, from the point of me meeting Knox to the release date of the record was like in mid-June of 2017. And then from me having that showcase meeting Knox was like in November of 2015. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a process. It was a whole fucking process. So, I learned a lot. I learned a lot off that experience. I learned a lot off of how important it is to have your business ready. I learned a lot off of having everything on paper. I learned a lot off of, just seeing how motherfuckers move just to get shit they want. You know what I'm saying? And off of everything that I'm saying right now, I'm just putting on the record right now. That has nothing to do directly. That wasn't a subliminal, nothing directly towards Joyner. at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Junior was probably the most calmest in the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of like bullshit I had to deal with for that one song. But I made it on. So shout out to 508. Shout out to Junior. What up, nigga?
So when you go on Wikipedia and you look at that album and you see all the producers you're listed with.
Oh yeah. I'm listed with fucking A1 niggas.
Yeah.
Boy Wonder executive fucking produced
1985.
1985. Fucking Vinyls who made Believe Me for Drake and Wayne. Fucking the Crates, the niggas who produced for Nipsey Hussle. These niggas from Germany. Like nigga A1 fucking producers on that shit. So just to be in the mix of that was a beautiful thing in my eyes, and it made me open my eyes and realize like, yo, this shit's possible, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not even like I'm nowhere near their status yet, but my nigga, you're not gonna tell me I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can sit here and tell me that I can't be a fucking contender in the industry. You feel me? And that's just the thought process I've had from that point on. I would, to be totally honest with you, as crazy as it sound, I got more recognition off of Yank Rhythm than fucking Just Because. But because of that, just to even like look at the whole aspect, the shit in full circle, the record I made was for Yank Rhythm was like CT culture. You know what I'm saying? Like it was all CT culture, CT vibe type shit.
You'd probably want to be more recognized for that than anything else.
You know what I'm saying? And that, like Yank Rhythm, like described who I am as my style. You know what I'm saying? Jonas Just Because record was more like, wasn't really my style. I'll be honest, it's just one of them records that like kind of is like more alternative to me. You know what I'm saying?
So, you talked about basically your business and having it on paper and having everything structured.
Right.
What, if you had to give advice to up and coming producers or even artists, what's the first step they should take to get everything prioritized and in order?
First things first, if you ask me, I would say, I mean, either one, but I would say first find a lawyer, attorney. Then after you find an attorney, get your shit official, make an LLC. You know what I'm saying? Just for, for one, it makes shit legit to you. You know what I mean? To niggas, they know that you're actual fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Two, where's I going with that? For two, for two, like there isn't a lot of ways to, like, you feel me, like when you get paid like from like labels and record labels and shit like that, nigga, they're not even trying to like even, they want your shit to be paid, and like they want your shit, you're not gonna get paid unless it's through an LLC. Like you have to have a portal. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they'll send the fucking $10,000-$20,000 check to your personal bank account. No, my nigga, they're gonna send it to your personal. I mean, they're gonna send the 10 to 20,000 check to Shump Music Productions LLC. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I also advise for producers coming up is like, whatever money you make off this shit, bro, reinvest. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if that's into your studio. I don't give a fuck if that's into your equipment. I don't give a fuck if that's just into your brand and you're just trying to like market yourself. Reinvest, my nigga, because if you sit there at the end of the day, man, like you're gonna do a lot of shit for free in this industry. That's just how it goes. You're gonna do a lot of shit for free, and you're gonna get a lot of no's before you get yeses. But every opportunity that you get to thrive off, I mean, that benefits you in a situation, you should use that in your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been tapping into the online beat world crazy, and that's a whole nother fucking bag. Everybody thinks a bag in this beat game is just by making placements. You know what I'm saying? No, my nigga, this fucking online beat selling shit is lit. You know how many motherfuckers I know that make $100,000 a year just off of selling fucking beats, my nigga, online? Just got a website and sell these shit. But it's came from a long grind of theirs, and from them marketing themselves the right way. You know what I mean? So it's like there's other ways, more than ways of that. It's like getting syncs. hopping on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Like getting a beat on ESPN. My nigga, that's a bag alone. You know what I'm saying? Getting your shit on fucking TV shows and games. Nigga, what? You know how much motherfuckers get paid off of just production on video games alone, my nigga? Like, there's a whole fucking bag out here, my God. A whole bag out here. There's so many ways to get money out here in this producer shit. Don't think that the only way for you to be successful in this fucking world of producing alone is just by getting placements. Nah, my nigga, it's a lot more.
Now, to backtrack a little bit, that's what I want to ask before. You said sometimes you gotta do stuff for free, and you'll hear no more than you hear yes.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you separate what you do for free and what you're getting paid for?
So I mean, that comes off your judgment. That comes off how good your judgment is. Real shit. And that's just me doing this for the last 12, 13 years, knowing what's an investment and what's a casualty, what's a novelty, and what is needed to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like there's an artist, because there's a lot, but the artist I feel like that got potential, like good potential, it could possibly be something. That's what I'll call investment. You know what I'm saying? Something that maybe I'll waive off fees for now. You know what I'm saying? And work with them so we can get the bag together. You know what I mean? And it's a long process, of course. Nothing, if you mind, just letting it be known right now for all my producers out there, yo, if y'all got somebody that y'all working with heavy and you're not charging them, if you believe in them, my nigga, full-fledged. You know what I'm saying? Full-fledged, 100% go balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because
it can pay off in the end.
It can pay off in the end. You know what I mean? That can be your way in. You know what I'm saying? But I think I have a good judgment to know what's gonna work, what's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I consider my investments. I consider my investment as, I think that's gonna be something big one day. So, you feel me? I would love to help. You feel me? And put two minds together and make history. You feel me? That's a whole nother part of the aspect too. You can make history for something that you just consider as an investment. Anybody else? I don't feel like, I don't get that vibe from. Bro, we gotta
pay up.
You feel me? Not to sound like a dick, but yeah, man.
At the end of the day, it is a business.
At the end of the day, my nigga, this is my 9 to 5, bro.
Yeah.
It's how I eat. It's how I eat. It's how I feed my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been so many motherfuckers that's been asking me for free shit, and honestly, I've been giving them the legit, respectable, honorable answer of, I'm sorry, I can't do that. But I also mean by that, eat a fucking dick, because I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, this is how I'm pushing forward. You're trying to push forward as well. I get that, but you gonna cut me out of what is rightfully earned upon my end just to get you further? No. Nah.
And a lot of artists don't understand, like, by paying for that one beat and building a relationship with that producer, maybe on the next one they got you. Maybe you build something there,
right,
and it could make sense for the next one. Like,
right. You feel me? Like, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's like, I don't want to make it seem like it's all just, I need money in hand type shit. No, because I gain relationships off motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's niggas that I got good friendships with off through music. Off of niggas just being real niggas. Off of niggas just, you feel me, being, who they say they are, stand-up guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, I feel me. What I mean about that is, like, if you're an artist, you shouldn't just be automatically going to a producer, just automatically expecting them to give you shit for free.
Are you in competition with yourself? Do you take it year by year? How do you approach that?
I'm in competition with just who I am as a brand. Cause my goal is, like, just to become like my goal is, like, yo, bro, you need to pull another rabbit out the hat. You know what I'm saying? Be better than where you were at last year. You feel me? That's how I feel inside. You know what I'm saying? The business, as far as the niggas gonna come, like, that want beats and all that, that's gonna follow along with that main goal. Be better. You know what I'm saying? You always should find a way to better your craft one way or another. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna just, you keep giving yourself fucking expectations, or, give yourself, like, putting yourself on standards and pedestals, and just keep doing it after you surpass all of them, man. You get to a point where it's like, you're kind of in the league of your own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I am trying to, but like, hold on. And this is for everything that I have, like all my expectations, what I want to try to bang out for in 2019. You know what I'm saying? So one of them was make a record bigger than Yankee. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not to step on any toes or say, nah, fuck that or nothing like that. It's just me challenging myself. I'm just trying to give up a few because some of them are like personal to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Another goal is like the scout talent, which I've already been doing, but scout talent in Connecticut, being an A&R on my song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I really do see myself, like, as far as a goal or chapter, like I consider this producing thing right now to me as being a chapter in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Or a chapter of my life. But I really want to like tap into the business side of music. You know what I'm saying? Start with the A&R and building my way up there. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a knack of knowing what the fuck sounds good. I am coming out with my own album, like on some Khaled shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tough.
Pretty much just getting up talent, gathering talent. It's not all gonna be Connecticut talent. I've gained a lot of relationships with guys outside of the state.
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas that are like gonna be fucking next up real soon. And these guys, I'm just gonna start building records with these guys. I want to tap more into the youth. You know what I mean? Like, just start doing more shit for the kids, man. Like, I feel like with this Freak It movement, like it's such a parallel world to Life Heat. And I looked at like how D. Cole was running shit when the Life Heat shit was popping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of in them same shoes in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying to build the culture as it comes, man, because I know it's a lot coming to this. It's a lot going on with the situations right now. You know what I mean? So, within that, and I probably might find me a situation, you know what I'm saying, that can lead me to bigger, better things. But until now, I'm sending my records off to a few artists in the industry, and we'll see what happens.
Well, I already know it's gonna be a crazy year for you. So
I hope so, man.
You know, you got us behind you, and there's so many people that support you, and I mean, we know you got this, right?
Absolutely.
So that's Chill Shump 4-5, and we out of here.
All right. Appreciate y'all.